Hey everyone, it's Tony George, a Monday Night Football update from DocSports.com. Thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things. Get notified when we have free picks for you. By the way, here's some good news from the weekend. Very rare good news, but Doc's Gridiron Six Pack went 4-2 again. Right, sitting at 68% on the year now. 6 games a week. Wow. Okay, let's get to this game. This is the biggest game of the year so far in the NFL. Everybody knows I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I have been for 55 years. A lot of suffering involved in that. They also know I'm a Nebraska Cornhusker fan. Lots of suffering in that. And I always bet with my head, not my heart. This game here, the current line, Kansas City, 2.5. You're seeing some threes out there now. Total 45.5. Money line minus 145. Let's talk about different ways to bet this game. Now, I passed on this game. I think it's too close to call. Others may have a 7 or 8 unit play on this thing tonight. I have no idea. I don't give a rat's butt what anybody else has in this game at Docs or any other website. That's just how I see it. I mean, Super Bowl rematch. Last year, Kansas City scored on every single possession they had in the second half and beat them with a one-legged quarterback, and Jalen Hurts outplayed Mahomes. Just a fact. Arrowhead Stadium's worth 3 points. Just a fact. You've got weather conditions tonight that aren't ideal. 15-mile-an-hour winds, 41 degrees, and rain. So that brings into play some props that you should be betting. I've got a bunch of props on a prop card in this game. I don't have side or total. Same game teaser. We do these on Mondays and Thursdays all the time. And a prop bet is the only way to approach this game, in my opinion. Others have different takes. That's why they're individuals. A couple different things here in this game here. Number one is, I think the best way, prop-wise, I have 3 of them. This is one I had written down. I just flip-flopped on this one and another one. But worth a full unit, in my opinion. What does Philadelphia do well? They run the ball with DeAndre Swift. Over 13.5 rushing attempts, minus 130. That should be on your repertoire tonight. That should be on your resume for this game. They're going to pound the rock at Kansas City's rush defense, which isn't all that good, and Philly can rush the ball. That no-brainer. He averages 15. They're trying to get the monkey off their back and get revenge and have this one circled all year long. You're going to play to your strength. You know, him and probably Hurts too. Look at his rushing attempts. He's going to take off running. Kansas City rush passer. One of the best in the league is sacking a quarterback. There, Kansas City's defense. And the thing about it is, neither one of these teams are playing at the level they were when Philadelphia won an NFC championship last year, and Kansas City, B, won an AFC championship to get the Super Bowl. Neither one of these teams are playing at that level. Kansas City's defense is exceeding the level in which they were playing at when they got the Super Bowl last year. Kansas City's offense isn't. And both these teams have been hit and miss all year long. Both of them. Especially Kansas City's offense. Which is why I think the same game, if you don't have an outlet that has the same game, 2-team, 6-point teaser, then get one. But I'd take Philadelphia, tease them up to plus 8.5, and I'd take that total of 45.5 and tease it up to 51.5 and take the under, along with the DeAndre Swift thing. Now, over on the rushing attempts. The reason that I don't think that Philadelphia comes in. If you like Philadelphia, take the points. Find a 3 and take the 3. Probably what it's going to land on. Honestly. One way or the other. If you take a look at the Washington series this year, when Philadelphia played Washington, number one is Sam Howell looked like Joe Montana. Sam Howell looked like Tim Couch yesterday. as the Commanders go down to the frickin' Giants of all people. What a crazy day in the NFL yesterday. But in each of those games that Washington played Philadelphia, they scored 31 points. They gave up 62 points with that defense to Washington. Why is that? Eric Bieniemy is offensive coordinator. Ring a bell? He was offensive coordinator for Kansas City last year. Kansas City runs the same exact scheme as Washington does. Same exact scheme. The second time around, Philadelphia was helpless to stop Washington. Allowed them 31 again. They have trouble against this scheme, and they're going to run it tonight. Then you've got Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes off bye weeks. Can't ignore it. Number one is Andy Reid, in 24 years of being an NFL head coach, is 21-3 straight up off a bye. Patrick Mahomes, as being a starter in the NFL, 5-0 straight up off a bye. Home field's worth 3 points. The pressure's on Philadelphia in this game and not Kansas City. Philly wants to win it. They're pissed. They're coming back in here with their ears pinned back. They're off a bye too. Who's the better coach? Home field. What scheme works the best? Blah, 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 blah. A lot of things point to Kansas City in this game. The intangibles point to Philadelphia. Thus, I like taking the bigger points in the teaser instead of messing around with the straight-up play in this game. That's why. So, same game teaser. And with Philadelphia teased up, total teased up, take the under. And DeAndre Swift over 13.5 rushing attempts. Over at the website, we got a 3-pack in this game. Also, college basketball this week. There's tournaments all over the place. It's Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving early. Safe travels, all those good things. We're going to have a 4-pack today. There's a lot of marquee games out there. Gonzaga-Purdue comes to mind today. Must-watch TV. Absolutely zero chance of me betting that game. We're doing small conference games. We're spreading it out, which we don't usually do. We just cherry pick one bet, usually small conference. That's it. We hit one yesterday, 4 units. But we're doing some of these smaller conference games, smaller tournaments, and doing a 1 3-unit play and 3 2-unit plays. So we're going to increase the volume a little bit, but we're going to keep the units very low to reduce any risk. Crazy things happen. If you don't believe me, ask Missouri Tigers yesterday in college basketball. Wow. 22-point favorite, get beat. It's going to happen this week. It's going to happen for the next couple of weeks where you're going to see games going, wow, how'd that happen? You know, Florida Atlantic got beat by Bryant. Another 20-plus point favorite yesterday. These things are going to happen in college basketball, so tiptoe through the tulips slightly if you want some betting strategy. Maybe if you want to spread it around, but keep the bets lower, the units lower. We also have a 3-unit NHL best bet. We have a 3-player prop card tonight in this game, which I think is the only way to bet it. We had a down week in college football, and we had a crappy week in the NFL. We went 1-1, and we lost 4 units in the NFL this week. The worst one being the Miami Dolphins, who looked like total dog crap yesterday. I took them on a first-half line against off a bye week against the Las Vegas Raiders. They gave up, 3 turnovers in the first half, went for it on 4th and 2 on the 2-yard line, 4th and goal. Didn't get it. Number 1 red zone scoring offense. Number 1 offense in the NFL. So needless to say, I had a crappy day in the NFL yesterday with a big play. I'm pissed off. I'm in a foul mood. I'm not happy. I've had 3-week slump in football, which pisses me off. And quite frankly, it's unacceptable. And we got to have all of our picks out on Wednesday this week for football for the holiday week at Doc's. And I'm going to tell you one thing. We're going to win some goddamn money. Back at you on Tuesday.